Happy days. Oh, it's Monday. Jeez. We were just talking about the glorious fundraisers that are about to happen because AIDS Walk registration is open. Oh, wait, there's no team for they said, he said, she said, is there? Oh, interesting. Oh, you're talking.
Oh my God.
There's 8 teams already?
No, there's like 20 teams. But there is a brass rail team. Oh, wait, yeah, you ain't giving that, but yeah. So anyway, hey, how's everybody?
Explain what you're trying to do. Martini splash thing.
Martini's fundraiser at the brass rail.
It's not.
It's an AIDS walk fund.
Tell me about this. Okay, here is the question. It is not this. Okay, so I used to work at an establishment. No, I used to work at Martini's. We started this fundraiser, the Summer Splash fundraiser. It is not going to be called the Summer Splash fundraiser, but like myself and Tiffany, well, all of one more, Tiffany Tangeray are going to perform, and it's just going to be a different venue with a different team name. That's not wrong, is it? What are you supposed to do? Just stop and not raise money for a cause?
No.
How does it? Yeah, raise it for another team. Jesus, right? It's not wrong.
No,
I started the damn
his
fundraiser.
problem is where you're having it.
Yeah.
But it's not a Martini's team anymore.
But you're not raising money for...
It's still for the same cause. I mean, it's all of our... This is going to get real ugly. All right, so, hey, happy Monday! What's going on? How is everybody? What's your shirt say?
What's the rules of Rickrolling?
Of what?
Rickrolling?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my God.
Do you know what Rickrolling is?
You don't remember that song from Rick Astley?
I used to get my hair cut like Rick Astley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't know
what Rickrolling is?
I didn't know it was called Rickrolling.
No, it's when you get pranked. Like people...
When you send that video.
Yeah, somebody sends you a link and you think you're clicking a link to like a video of like hot girls in bikinis or something, and when you click it, that music video comes up instead, and it's called Rickrolling, and you've just got pranked. Really? It's old too.
Yeah.
Nobody does it anymore.
I think it might be a generation thing because this side of the table, there is a total generation gap here.
Aaron, you know what it is, right? Yeah.
Oh, please.
We skipped that.
Yeah. I used to love it, but I love that you use the example of like you would send somebody a video and they think it was girls in bikinis.
Yeah, because the thumbnail's always something that like interests people that they like want to click on, and whenever I've seen like other people do it, it's like that, or
Never gonna
it's him doing the little like
yeah. And then you hear like the beginning like start, and you're just like, fuck.
I've never heard of Rickrolling. Do people still do it?
Occasionally.
yeah, very rarely.
It sucks.
I want to do it now.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to you. I'm gonna put like a billion videos.
Oh, you can. Oh, see, I don't know.
So you just create it, like you could post it on Facebook. Like you have a link for something else, like hey, like click here, and you put it for like a cause or something like that. Like someone like clicks on it, and it's like a video of Rick Astley.
Oh, you're gonna be Rickrolled this week, like guaranteed.
Oh, Rickrolled!
But I'll make sure I'll wait a few days so you forget.
Let's give it an hour. Jesus Christ.
I'll do it during the break.
He is a blonde, you know.
Not today. So how's everything else? Good? Anything happened in our exciting lives in the past week? Nothing exciting? Oh my god. Wow. Hey.
I was at work.
Again, nothing exciting.
Yeah.
No, I mean like, except for the whole
boob job, no bra?
pride thing, it's not much
pride.
going on.
It's really
it's barely kicking. It's like now it's kicking it into like gear.
Not exciting part of our lives because it's all just like getting ready for like the most exciting.
It's like right now I'm dealing like with all the people that are working with me. I had a meeting with everybody, and then like one of the hostess didn't show up, and I've been trying to get a hold of her for like 2 weeks, and she hasn't returned my calls, and she's on the flyer. So
fire her.
So I'm gonna try to call her today, and if not, we're gonna have to like rip her contract and bring somebody else in.
So wait, Pride's in 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Oh wait, we did this last week and we all argued about it. Is it 3 weeks?
It's not next weekend. It's not the following weekend. It's the following.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because next weekend is only a 3-day work week.
Yeah, so because it's 4th of July week.
Yeah. So then it's not the following week, it's the week after. So it's 3 weeks.
Yep,
Yeah.
3 weeks.
It's not 4. We did this last week.
Yeah. You
It's not-
argued in it. It was 4.
I apologize that I'm looking on my phone, but I need to settle this right now.
I think it's 4.
Pride is in.
3 weeks.
Place your bets. Place your bets. 3. What's today's date? June 24th.
Yeah.
Right. All right. 1.
3.5.
Ooh, it is in 2.5 weeks. Wait, am I doing that right?
No.
Yeah. Today's the 24th.
Yes.
So you have the 1st, there's 1, 2, and then that's Pride.
This is like a full work week. I'd say that's 3.
Oh, come on. Because 3 weeks from today, Pride's over.
It's closing out.
It's recuperating.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys are tragic. And everybody else. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with Pride this year.
Are you going out?
No, I won't be here. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale.
I told you you're going to be gone.
I won't
that's
be
right,
here
yeah.
either.
Yeah. I celebrate Pride every other day.
Aaron's gone too.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it good to just take a break and get away, right? But you do love the energy of it all, and
Well, I never been like participating on this level that I am this year, you know. So, but it's okay, and then you get tired, and
are you getting paid?
no.
It's volunteer. That's
Yeah.
good though.
Well,
I'd
I
actually be
actually,
more surprised if we got heard.
well, no, actually, well, what they told me I could do is like put myself in the lineup to do a show, and then they'll pay me for the show.
Oh.
So, but all the other ass busting shit I'm doing, it's for free.
Well, yeah, but that kind of comes with
That's
like the
coordinator
whole.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, which is, it's fine, you know.
Do you think you'll do it again?
If they ask me, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they will because I became under budget. So they have.
Oh!
Very nice.
My work would always wish I was under a budget, but that doesn't. Well, and everyone else is kind of sitting on. We're still waiting.
We're still waiting. I really wanted those
For the decision
rulings to
from
come
Supreme
today.
Court.
I really wanted it today because I have school on Tuesday and Thursday, and I can't miss them. It's like final and like a project. Like I'm already taking them early because I won't be here this weekend. So I'm gonna cry.
Thursday's the last day, right? They
Yeah.
will know by.
Yeah.
Unless they extend. People say they could extend.
They
but
won't.
I don't think so.
And they added tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow right away. It's the very next day.
Because they usually only will give their opinions on Mondays and Thursdays. So tomorrow
doing
is
it
an
again
added
tomorrow.
day.
Do you think they'll split? Well, I wonder.
Do you think they'll split the DOMA and the Prop 8?
Yeah, that's what
I don't think they will because they go hand in hand.
It's like this, almost. The
Well,
exact
that's.
same.
I think Prop 8 is why the Defense of Marriage Act was brought to the attention too. You know, they kind of go hand in hand. But it's exciting. Like I pulled this from Lambda. I think it's Lambda Legal or something. Yeah, Lambda Legal, which kind of gives you the summary, the 6 most likely outcomes, and 5 of those are ways that we would win, kind of thing. And so they're saying like California, like, you know, California only within regards to Prop 8. California only could win. And then they could do no standing, which couples would continue to be able to marry. And then no ruling means that couples in California, the Court of Appeals, everything, all their marriages stay in place. But there could be one where it's like California plus, so all the other states that were denied, like that, you know, when it went on the ballots, and like those states didn't win, it would mean that it's because they said that it's unconstitutional.
It's constitutional. It's not
Yeah.
something that can be put up to vote
Right.
in the state.
So all those other states that have had it on the ballots, they would get marriage. And then DOMA, the Defense of Marriage Act, like that's huge, like that. And I wish I had brought that, but it's pretty much like, of course there's little stipulations that they can do, but that could completely like just allow like marriage in every state. Like this is big. Like this is like one of our big civil rights things. This is huge.
This is the moment.
Do you guys feel anything about that?
I mean,
I'm like,
We're just all like, you know,
I'm waiting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's waiting.
huge.
It's waiting to be upset or waiting
Yeah,
to be
you don't
excited.
know
You know
if
what
you're
I mean?
excited or upset. Yeah, it could go either way.
What do you guys think it's gonna be?
I don't know. I've just been watching what's on the news, and I don't know. They don't tell you much. You know, they just go by it quickly.
Well, yeah, but once the decision comes out, it's going to be, because this week they had affirmative action, voting, and this. So, I mean, they're not going to announce them on the same days. And I guarantee you when this is done, like, if this thing is huge, it's going to be like on every damn news channel. You're going to be like, oh, God, there you go. What do you think about it?
I'm thinking positive, but then sometimes you watch the news or something and then you start psyching yourself out going, oh, no, what if we're all, what if we're protesting instead of celebrating when it happens? I don't know.
Do you think that the gays would get tired and the gays and our allies would get tired? Like, we'd just keep fighting and fighting and fighting if it was a negative thing. Would you be on the picket line?
No. I don't believe in marriage, regardless if it's straight or gay, so it doesn't matter to me.
I know, but don't you think it's a right that we're being denied?
It doesn't matter to me. It makes no difference.
But
fair is fair.
Yeah, I mean, it should be the same either way. Like, even if it doesn't, like, even if you don't believe in marriage, if two people are allowed to marry, why not the other two? Like, there's no reason.
Oh yeah, that I believe. Everybody's got the same. The way I look at it, it's like everybody's got the same right to be miserable. So
And that's what I want. I want to have that same right to like get into a marriage, like Courtney here and Dustin are going to be, right?
I don't know.
Well, you will eventually.
After seeing the girl that Dustin's been bragging about last night.
Juice. We're going to take a break, and then we're coming back with Dustin's love life. Or sex life. Welcome back. Hello, no bra, Alejandra.
You want some dirt. I can see that.
I want some dirt?
Dirt.
Yes, I want dirt. Especially if it's on Dustin, and all of our viewers want dirt.
And then Julian.
Julian.
Well, let me tell you, I met Dustin's Mexican brother yesterday.
He's just my brother. Like,
Yeah.
You know how Dustin says he's
Racial
half Mexican?
profiling.
He's half Mexican?
Yeah.
His brother looks like he could be my brother.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're the white
my brother's
boy.
darker than
Yeah.
Oh, so you are the white boy and he's the dark boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you see my dad's super dark.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you got your mom's genes.
Yeah. I mean, because my dad's side of the family is Mexican and Indian, like Indian.
Oh, really?
So, like, that's why my brother looks like Mowgli.
Oh my God, no he doesn't.
You should see pictures of him as a kid. Like, he had, like, the little, like,
Like who?
haircut.
A
Mowgli?
kid.
What?
Mowgli from Jungle.
Oh, Jungle Book. I just needed the clarification. Jesus.
How are you not getting these references?
I don't know. Because I'm too young. Okay, so go on. But what's the dirt?
Well, we were all fucked up here. And then Julian and we were doing shots.
Wait, you guys were fucked up here?
Alejandra was actually, like, the most sober one out of them.
all of
I was working, so I was actually fully sober.
And then, like, his brother is so trash talking shit. It's like, Dustin!
My brother was drunk.
And then, like, we start doing shots. And then, what's her name? The girl, the 10 dates girl and all that? Well, I got to meet the 10 dates girl last night.
Oh! The one he hasn't had sex with.
Yeah, but let me tell you something.
Should I not have said that? No, because she saw the show once.
She was being a little bitchy last night. I don't know, because like she was like being a little flirtatious, and I was like, Dustin, what's up with that? She's like that when she gets drunk. So I'm talking to Julian like this, we're doing shots and everything, and then she gets in between us and she goes like this, oh my boob. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? And Julian's like, no, stop.
I didn't see this happen.
Because you were outside.
Yeah, because I was like running around working the whole time still, so it was like, they were all just hanging out and having fun. But again, like, we're not together or anything like that. They just wanted to go do Sunday Fun Day, and I'm like, okay, I have to go to work, but like Julian and Bronson want to go drink, so they went to like Fiesta and Moe's, and
they
then
were
came
already.
back here.
Oh, brother.
Well, they came here first, then went to Fiesta, then went to Moe's, then came back. so they were like on a good one by the time they got back here, and then kept going. So then I had to like take all 4 of them back to my house and like put them to sleep.
Wait, including you?
No. No, we went to Bourbon Street. No, but then like Julian's like, I was like, Julian, you want a shot? And Julian's like, no. And then I said, oh, come on. And then you know that the little shot glasses that they have here, they're like small. And then he goes, bro, that's for me. That's a shot for me. And then pull out the big ass glass. And he just, what was it, Patron, I think? And then he drank that. After that, we lost Julian.
Yay, Julia! So it's this girl, you didn't ask her questions or anything like that?
I just pulled away because...
She was hitting your boob?
Yeah. She thought I was like hitting on Julian. And Julian was here with the girl, and me and the girl were talking and everything, you know. So I was like, dude,
interesting.
Please. Yeah. So I was like out there talking to to Dustin. I was like, your girl almost got knocked out because she was being rude.
And there's nothing going on between you two? Do you still like her?
I mean, it's at this point that we've had a conversation about it. We're not going. She's still holding on to. She doesn't want to ruin the friendship, so we're not going to date or anything like that. And I basically told her, I'm like, well, the friendship really like doesn't like it's not holding it together for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's if you're not willing to put it in, like we're probably going to stop hanging out for a while.
Good for you.
Pretty.
Is she?
She is, but she's just like she goes so back and forth all the time.
She doesn't know what she wants.
It's she knows what she wants. She doesn't let herself have it.
Ooh, that's very deep.
Right?
I'm very impressed, Dustin.
So it's just like, I mean, especially after how like she was acting that night and everything like that. It's
She was rubbing against his brother.
yeah. My brother's like looking at me. He's like.
I was like, what?
That's usually like when a guy rubs against my little brother. I'm like, ew, done. Done. So it's interesting because you brought up the whole how his brother looks Mexican and he looks white.
Yeah.
Paula Deen.
Perfect segue.
Paula Deen. Go there.
Okay, what is that to begin with?
What is
Paula
that?
Deen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say what I think.
Wait, do you know the situation? What's going on?
No.
Oh.
Just tell. So, do you know who Paula Deen is, though? She's that southern, like, lady who does the cooking.
Okay, I thought something.
Now you know. Now what you can say.
So what is it? She said like racist remarks and then tried to take them back, but the Food Network has cut her off completely, as well as like other sponsorships.
She was using the N-word. Calling people the N-word.
Her staff is suing her.
The staff is suing her. There's like proof on this. Mm-hmm. She was doing a themed. No. She was doing like that a lot. She was also doing a themed party, and I laugh because it's so stupid. Like, how could someone even do this? She was doing a themed party that was going to be plantation themed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. And she wanted to put all the black guys in like white dress shirts and like little black shorts.
It's like the time era, but it's like slavery, like.
It's completely plantation era.
It's awful.
So she was doing that. She's been busted. And before I say my opinion, so she's been busted. She's given apologies, like 2 in one day, which was really interesting. She was supposed to be on the Today Show. She canceled because of exhaustion. And so the Food Network fired her, and she's all apologetic.
Well,
It would have been interesting to see her with Whoopi Goldberg.
That was a solid conversation.
Yeah.
Well, the videos have surfaced too about her. Actually, there's a really funny video out, but real videos have surfaced where she doesn't, show like any type of racism or you know what I mean. And I know I've seen her on Oprah Winfrey's show numerous times. What do you guys think?
Like I haven't
Should
read
she
into
be
it and everything
forgiven?
like that. As if you're someone who's supposed to be on TV, who people are, because there are girls who are like looking up to her, like Like they see your show
Southern.
and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like you can't be doing and saying racist things. Like that's not.
Well, you can't. Yeah, I mean, you can't. You have to be held accountable.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do your actions.
If that's how you feel and that's how you act. That's how you act. But like, you're gonna be held to a certain standard if you're gonna be someone the Food Network puts a lot of stock into.
I understand where she lives, where she grew up, and all that stuff, and like racism is still like prominent down there, and it's a big thing. But yeah, when you take like a role where you're in the public spotlight, you gotta fix that. You
Well,
can't.
can it be that like she's not aware that she's like being racist? That it's just something
She's just
that
like an old lady that just uses the word.
you know?
I don't know. It would.
I mean, but think about it this way. Put yourself in this position. I'm going to start playing advocate here. So put yourself in that position and think of the things that you have said about people, kind of thing. And like, if that were, I mean, there could be some stuff, you know, and those skeletons in the closet. Like, if that were to come out, would that, like, would you necessarily mean those things? You know, you kind of say things,
But you
don't really mean them.
It's just like shit that comes out
But
of
if
your mouth.
it's gotten to the point where her cast or her crew is
Her
like
crew?
suing her about it.
Yeah,
like,
but it's just now happening.
that means
after how long?
it's probably been going on for a while, and they finally got fed up with it. It's not like she says it one time and 20 people are like, can't deal with this. Like,
But why would they wait so long?
Well, maybe because of, working for them, maybe they got good money and they
Yeah.
were just like, you know what, I'm just going to pretend, I'm just going to ignore it, I'm just going to do my job.
I find this interesting.
I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying.
I find this interesting. Okay, she's a celebrity. She's in that big public eye. Sure, she said what she said is completely wrong. I am not at all. Trust me. I hate using. We've had this conversation. I hate the R word. Like.
Oh, me too.
So, but I love that her being on a cooking show and a celebrity in that figure when we have these politicians who will completely like gay bash or something like that, and then they're caught with their pants down, leaving a gay bar, getting blowjobs in the alley or something, and it's basically them. It's like in the media, and then it's done. You know what I mean? And they're actually physically, kind of doing stuff where, I mean, hers were words. Do you kind of get where my point is on that? I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting blowjobs, but it's like when you're saying all this hateful shit about gays. Is it not making sense?
No, it is. It's just, I was
trying to put two together.
Yeah, I'm piecing it together.
You mean because they're doing physical things, it's worse than...
Well, politicians who actually impact our life and actually make decisions for our life are not nearly being as tormented and punished as Paula Deen, who cooks with butter.
But also, she was just in the public eye recently, like back when it came out that she had diabetes too. So like maybe that's added
true.
on top of it. They're like, look, she's just a mess. So I don't know. I feel like that's maybe part of it too.
I mean, the Food Network can hold, like, has their own standards, obviously, and I know there are, like, they have tons of black chefs on the show. Like, I dated a chef for a while, so I watched, like, way too much Food Network, but, like, so, like, when you watch it for like a couple hours, like there are like it just goes through like I mean they do it for a reason. All their chefs are from different backgrounds and things like that to have like because it's different styles of cooking each time. But like you can't have one person in that family being racist and the family's still like getting along.
That's a good point
very
too.
good point.
That's really good.
Remember, we are racist too.
And they're probably losing money now because so many people aren't going to want to watch the show. So they're like, well, she's more, trouble than she's worth at this point.
I do feel that people should be held accountable for their words. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. I never watched the show anyway. Mm-hmm. My mom loved Paula Deen,
My mom did too.
So I'm really curious as to how my mom, because here's the thing, like the city I'm from, I've heard people in my family talk about a certain race. They're not racist in any way whatsoever, but like if they're pissed at like driving down the road and they get fucking pissed off because someone doesn't know how to drive. Like, I've heard it come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not right, but they don't mean it. They don't. I don't know. I'm kind of playing devil's advocate, but yeah, I think it was the right thing to fire Paula Deen. It's like any job. You kind of gotta like represent the brand.
Yep.
I think I was just gonna let it die and then just rehire her or something.
I don't think they'll rehire her.
Not them.
No, I think she'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, somewhere else.
I'm wondering what.
Cooking on the Lifetime channel.
She's gonna go to BET.
Her lifetime story will come out soon.
Do you know the number one thought in my mind? Well, I shouldn't say that. Makes me seem really shallow. I've constantly been thinking about. I'm like, what does Oprah say about this? Because she was on the show numerous times, and I always watched her on Oprah.
No, she probably would be considered like a friend.
It's
Yeah,
probably-
no, that's what I would.
It's probably a statement from Oprah.
Yeah, and then like they start uploading these videos of Oprah on Facebook about how somebody called her like a monkey something, and you didn't see that?
No.
It was like a member of the panel. It was like what do you call those skinheads? And they were on her show, and they started like, she went like this to him, and she goes, "Don't touch me, you monkey." Blah,
was this from like the 80s or something? I remember that, like when they.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So she's dealt with their own stuff.
Yeah, but Oprah and her were like buddies, so I'm really. I mean, it's a shame. Sometimes you gotta watch what you say. Sorry, Alejandra, if anything ever surfaces.
I don't give a shit.
All right, we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back with events. Don't laugh, Courtney. There's no laughing allowed. Alejandra, you had something to say. Just kidding.
You are so lazy. You just want to like throw the ball around today.
What are you laughing at, lady? We are hilarious, what they said. Now, what did you want to talk about, Courtney or Alejandra, whatever your
I
name
got my
is?
smart glasses on today.
She's smart today.
It's too high in my bags. No, we were just talking about the little girl that she was allowed to go filing to the little transgender girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was kind of half asleep when I saw it.
Okay, no, but I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I'm really excited that you're excited about it. In Colorado, there's a little girl, transgender, so male to female, and her family was, I don't know if they were suing the school or suing the school district, but the school wouldn't let her use the girl's bathroom. And so the case went on, and today?
Yeah.
It came out that she's allowed to use the restroom, and then every transgender kid in Colorado is allowed to use the bathroom of the gender that they identify with. So it's like a big thing, especially
That's
for
a big
transgender
deal.
kids. Yeah.
And it goes along with like transgender rights too.
Yeah,
That's like.
and it's like it's so cool. She's like 6 on.
She's 6. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I love that. And which goes along with what are you doing next week?
I'm going to camp, Camp Aranutic. It's the week-long summer camp. I went last year for the first time, and so this is going to be my second year. It's a week-long for transgender kids and gender variant kids. It's like 2 hours away, and we're there for like the whole week, cabins and everything.
And gender what?
Gender variant.
Which is that where you don't identify with
Yeah, I guess it could be like gender queer.
Gender queer.
Yeah. And then it's set ages 7 to 15, and this year we have double the amount of kids we had last year, so it's really cool.
Well, yeah, because I feel like never mind. Now, gender variance,
Variant.
is that so? Obviously, that's something that is growing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's, as the camp counselor, do you think it's something that with that? Because what did you say? Those are usually 7 to 15-year-olds.
No, the camp has 7 to 15-year-olds. That's what we.
Okay, so it's teenagers.
8 to 15, but we had the 7-year-old last year.
So do you think that a lot of them really don't identify with male or female?
Or they identify with a little bit of both. Like maybe it's just not one specific gender, so gender variant.
Do they ever claim like any like say something? I guess not if they're gender variant. I don't know. I'm just so puzzled by that whole gender queer
When
thing.
when I was at camp, most of the kids came already, living as a certain gender, and then there was a couple kids who throughout the week they got more comfortable, and then they started wearing the clothes of the gender that they feel like they are, but they weren't so comfortable in the beginning. They were a little
So do you think gender variant might be the beginning stages of trans?
It could be, and then they'll identify that as no, this is what I am. I'm
Interesting.
transgender.
I think that's actually amazing then.
Yeah.
Because they're in a safe place and they can like experiment with that.
Yep.
I love that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's switch it today.
We look like a bunch of bobbleheads for like 30 seconds. Everyone was like, yeah.
Well, you gotta, sometimes you just gotta sit there and like process it.
I think you're just being lazy right now, just
How
chilling.
am I being fucking lazy?
Kicking back, and you're like, because you're so high energy all the time. And like right now, you're just like this.
Is that a bad thing?
Interesting.
I can't help it. It's just that,
You look like a.
what did he say?
Alejandra's going to produce.
Yeah. We will not be here next week.
Or the following.
Or the following week.
Actually, we regret to inform you that we will be on a hiatus. Surprise! For months.
The month of July.
No, we are going to be gone next week and then the month of July.
So we can recuperate from Pride.
No, only because it is July and we all have like things that we gotta do kind of thing. So yeah, what do you guys plans for July besides Pride?
I'll be here.
Do you have summer plans like trips?
Oh, for I'm going to the river for the 4th.
Boring.
Alejandra?
I'm totally kidding. You're going when?
I'm going to the river for the 4th of July, so I'll be going like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Is it busy on 4th of
river?
July? Yeah, 4th of July.
Yeah, usually. I mean, it's during the middle of the week, so more likely the weekend will be busy this year, but like, I gotta come back from work, so I'm just going out with some friends, stuff like that, and that should be fun. And then the next Monday is my birthday.
Oh, thank God. for
Okay,
that.
where is it? Because I got the invite. No, it's not here.
Well, so on Monday, it's here,
Yeah, but
like,
that's not the
but then on
invite.
Tuesday, the next day, we're going to the Shout House.
Oh, so you invited certain people.
Didn't you get the invite?
I got the invite from here.
No, you got the Facebook. Well, I invited all three
Did
of you.
you get it, Courtney?
Yeah.
Oh.
I did, but I did, but
I'll
I
check my
declined
Facebook
it
again. I'll just
because I
check my
had to work
Facebook
Tuesday
again.
Night.
You have to work, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see my calendar. I think I'm gone, actually. I was gonna try and go to the river for 4th of July too. Actually, I was gonna try and see my sister one day. Isn't that weird? I'd rather go spend the river with my nephews and all that.
It's really fun out there because it's like
jet
if you
skis
when you
and
go,
boats.
yeah, when you go with like people you know, you have your own little like crew that you're with, and you just like go do your own thing. Whereas like going to like the beaches here is terrible.
I wonder what's
I
going to
would
happen with the
never do
fireworks here this year.
Oh, because last year it was a boom, but that was it.
Oh yeah, it was like
Oh,
Oh, went to sin.
I totally forgot about that.
Do you love watching fireworks on the 4th of July?
I go deaf.
Yeah, I like watching fireworks. It's always fun.
Yeah, right?
We get to set them off out there because the river cuts Arizona and California in half where we go, and there's a sandbar on the Arizona side. So we like go out like as soon as the sun starts to get on, we all take our boats and sea-doos out and go park on the sandbar, and then we're in the Arizona side and we set off fireworks on the sandbar.
How fun! I think I gotta I think I'm gonna branch out this summer.
Do it.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
But we're gonna be gone. What do you got planned besides Pride?
Nothing. I am gonna need a vacation to recuperate.
Yeah, definitely afterwards.
Yes. 2 weeks out of San Diego.
So we will come back on August 5th. Did I read that right?
Yeah.
We'll come back on August 5th with plenty of stories, I'm sure. Right? Scandal.
Stories, Pride stories.
You could be married by then.
Oh,
You could be,
Why are you trying to
you
get
could be
Dustin
pregnant.
married?
I will not be pregnant.
Wait a minute. Isn't this the time of the year where she said at the beginning of the year that
And
this...
then I started school, and it's been put off another year.
No, for the love
Baby
of God.
Wear is not coming.
Baby wear.
But don't you know once they have a baby, they leave the show?
Oh, I'll bring that kid strapped on.
Remember Kelly?
That's true. All right, we are They Said. Hope you have a fabulous 4th of July and the month of July. God, I'm kind of bummed we won't be here for the Supreme Court ruling to I'll have stories if it passes and I go to the river for, let me tell you. I'll be throwing that shit in people's faces. They were hateful. Like, one of the girls was hateful to me about, like, well, she was, not to me, but she didn't like the gay marriage thing, remember? I'm going to make sure I'm around if this passes. It better fucking pass, man. All right. Peace.